Well, this evening I'm going to rant about thievery because I was in a local bar and had my phone stolen, my droid, so this video serves a purpose as to tell those who wish to text me or contact me via phone I will not be receiving anything until I get it replaced, and hopefully my insurance on the phone will pay for it, and I only have to pay like maybe a $50 deductible. If I have to pay more, I'm going to personally go down to this bar and I am going to throttle every person I recognize from that night and get some answers by way of my own hand. Because let's face it, law enforcement ain't for shit. I'm rather irate, by the way, and I don't show anger too often, as you all know. But here's my thing with thieves. They're basically admitting to the fact that they're too pathetic to get their own fucking jobs and have enough goddamn money to buy their own shit, so they just go around stealing from everybody else. It is my wish that I find this person and instead of contact the police, who would likely just give them a tiny little slap on the wrist and tell them, "No, no, we don't do that here. That's a bad boy. That's a bad girl." And then give them a little bit of probation for it. And what happens? Another phone gets stolen by the same fucker that did it in the first place. However, if someone like me took charge, went the vigilante route, found the son of a bitch that did it, beat the shit out of them to the point that they were nearly unconscious, but enough aware that they could feel the cigar cutter sliding upon their finger, and the guillotine likeness of it sliding down upon their finger to bite deeply and eventually cut off the digit, they will likely not steal again. And this is the idea behind one of my role models, Vlad Tepes Draculia. Public impalement. Machiavellian way. Show not too much mercy. Because if you show too much mercy, turn the other cheek, people are going to take advantage of it. No, 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 no. I will not do that in this situation. I will provide them with enough fear that they don't fucking pull this shit again. In fact, I may even make them wear their own digit on a necklace around their neck to serve as a purpose. A reminder, if you will, to never steal again, especially from one of my stock. Yes, am I passing judgment myself? This is a different bit of judgment. This is against negativity. Am I breeding more negativity by responding to it in a negative manner? Perhaps. But one cannot deny that the way I would go about it would be a hell of a lot more effective than just calling the fucking police. Now, I may call police and see what the hell they'll do about it, but in my experiences, I've known quite a few thieves. They aren't afraid to try to steal shit again because the law enforcement and the way the system works is so flawed that they could probably either find a loophole or not get very much of a sentence out of it, so to speak, and likely upon a first offense, or rather a first deal of being caught, they will get a little slap on the wrist and a little bit of probation. I do not agree with this. The way I see it is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, my friends. Call me an asshole if you will. But I'm fed up with hearing stories about thieves going around breaking into people's cars around here and stealing shit that people use their hard-earned money to buy, while these other fucks are going around living off of everybody else. These pathetic fools make me retch. They make me want to vomit. So thus is why I think responding negatively as I would be a hell of a lot more effective. But while I'm still pissed off, I'd also like to speak on something else that pisses me off. I see a lot about dogs being abused, and dogs even around here, litters of little puppies being slaughtered. Just for enjoyment, I guess? How weak are you to pick on a species that is not that well capable of defending on itself? I implore you to come after me. If you really seek to try to harm something, come after me. We'll see exactly how far you get going up against someone like me. It's sickening. I'm going to go ahead and insult further by calling them low lives, low bloods, lower species than myself. Yes, I'm arrogant. Yes, I'm narcissistic. Yes, I hold myself above everybody else. But you know why? Because I don't pull this shit. So the way it's going to go is I'm going to find out who did it, and I'm going to have a few words with them. In fact, I may even decide to be a little bit calmer about it and try to talk to them about it. Maybe even insult them to the point that they're stupid enough to take a swing. Then that's self-defense. And if my cigar cutter happens to slip around their finger and I accidentally fall or trip and stomp on it while their finger's in it, oops, it was an accident, but I bet you're not going to make the same mistake again, are you? That's enough. I've ranted enough. I don't wish to anger anybody with my ire at this point, but I'm hoping I get my point across. Don't fuck with someone that's trained, and don't fuck with someone that holds the ideals of honor and the thoughts that people earn their money and they spend their money as they see well fit to do so, and take pride in what they buy. Because you know what? Sometimes you're going to run into someone that's actually going to do something about it instead of call the cops.